Hari Om. Spiritual leader of Chinmaya Mission and principal of Chinmaya Vidyalaya School, Puja Swami Prakashananda ji. President of Chinmaya Mission, Mr. Ruplal Bihari. Mr. and Mrs. Ramkalawan. Members of Chinmaya Mission Board, Brahmacharinis, members of administration and staff, parents, students, Chinmaya friends and family, Hari Om, and a warm welcome to the second night of our annual Yagya. Chinmaya Mission has over 300 centers all over the world, which organizes and coordinates the spiritual, cultural, educational, and social services. The mission statement is to provide to individuals from any background the wisdom of Vedanta and the practical means for spiritual growth and happiness, enabling them to be positive contributors to society. The students of Chinmaya Vidyalaya Primary School, Kuva Campus, will now chant the Meda Suktam. This Suktam can be chanted at any time and is a way to invite the deity of intellect, Mother Saraswati, to enhance the intellectual capacity of anyone, ideally students. Saraswati Devi guides and guards the intellectual faculty of living entities. I now hand you over to the students of the Chinmaya Kuva Primary School.
Om Mera Devi Jushamana Nahagar Vishvachi Bhadra Sumanasya Mana Tvaya Jushta Nudamana Duruktan Brihadvadema Virate Sudhira Tvaya Jushta Rishir Bhavati Devi Tvaya Brahma Gata Shri Rutatvaya Tvaya Jushta Chitram Vindate Vasasano Jishasya Dharvino Namede Merama Indro Daratu Meram Devi Saraswati Merame Ashvina Upavaratam Pushkarastaja Apsara Suchaya Mera Gandharve Suchayan Mana Daivi Mera Saraswati Samaham Mera Surabhe Dushataga Swaha Hamaham Mera Surabhe Vishwarupa Hiranya Varana Jagati Jagamyam Urjaswati Payasa Binvamana Samaham Mera Supate Kajushantam May Mera May Praja May Agnis Tejo Daratu May Mera May Praja May Indra Indriyam Daratu May Mera May Praja May Suryo Vrajo Daratu Om Hamsa Hamsaya Vidmahe Paramahamsaya Dhimahi Tanno Hamsa Prachodayat Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
Thank you, students, for that wonderful rendition. Swami Tejamayananda ji is a living portrait of simplicity with depth, humility with courage, and wisdom with devotion. I would now like to call on a Form 5 student of Chinmaya Vidyalaya High School, Damian Birbal, to share some insights on Swami Tejamayananda ji. Damian?
Hari Om. Even though there remains no duties whatsoever for me to perform in this world, still, there certainly does remain something to be done, to constantly serve with devotion the feet of my teacher, by whose guidance alone I have gained this wisdom, Guruji Swami Tejamayananda. Swami Tejamayananda was the head of Chinmaya Mission worldwide, a position accorded to him in 1993, after Puja Swami Chinmayananda ji attained Mahasamadhi. If Swami Chinmayananda served the cause of Vedanta with his service, knowledge, and pioneering qualities, Swami Tejamayananda ji completed that with his natural attitude of devotion. This is richly and abundantly evident in his talks, his singing, and his demeanor. Sudhakar Kaitwade was born in Madhya Pradesh on June 30th, 1950. As a student, he took a keen interest in music and drama and then studied physics at university. But during his college days, he was greatly inspired by the writings of Swami Vivekananda, and even at such a young age, sought something beyond the ordinary material ambitions that most people harbor. Guruji, the physicist, had a close encounter that changed the velocity, direction, and path of his life. The spiritual call came to him in 1969 when he attended Pujya Gurudev's Gita discourses on Chapter 3 in Bhopal. He was immediately inspired to join the Vedanta course at Sandipani Sadhanalaya in Mumbai. After his graduation in 1975, he served in the field initially as Brahmachari Vivek Chaitanya. He was subsequently posted as Acharya of the Sandipani Himalaya in Siddhabadi, Himachal Pradesh, and in 1983 was initiated into sannyasa by Pujya Gurudev under the name Swami Tejomayananda. He was then appointed as Acharya of Sandipani Sadhanalaya in Mumbai, where he taught 2 consecutive Vedanta courses in 1989. Guruji was posted to California to serve as Acharya of Sandipani, San Jose. Swami Tejomayananda Ji is an internationally renowned exponent of the Hindu Shastras. His gentle manner, devotional heart, intellectual clarity, joyful wit, and open availability have earned him intergenerational appeal and endeared him into millions across the globe. Guruji is the embodiment of selfless service, expanding the grand vision of Gurudev. When asked how it felt to be stepping into the shoes of such a great master, Guruji replied, "I am not in his shoes, I am at his feet." A skilled orator, fluent in a number of languages, and a master of Sanskrit, Guruji leads with simplicity, love, and devotion unparalleled. His work is tireless, giving lectures, discourse, and yajnas around the world throughout the year. Under his wise guidance, the mission has continued to grow in leaps and bounds, ever expanding into new frontiers to reach the ears and hearts of Hindus across the globe. Interventions include the Chinmaya International Residential School in Coimbatore, the Chinmaya Center of World Understanding in New Delhi, the Chinmaya International Foundation near Cochin, the Chinmaya Heritage Center in Chennai, the expansion of the Chinmaya Mission Hospital in Bangalore, the Chinmaya Vibhuti Vision near Pune, as well as many more programs and centers around the world. Upanishad Ganga, a television series with Upanishads as their theme, Chinmaya Vishwa Vidyapith, University for Sanskrit and Indic Traditions, first Chancellor of the university. In recognition of this remarkable dedication, Hinduism Today honored by Swami Tejomayananda Ji in 2005 with the prestigious Hindu of the Year award. Along with being a dynamic worker and an able administrator, Swami Tejomayananda Ji is one of the most accomplished masters of Vedanta today. This work has accorded Guruji numerous awards and international recognition. Most recently, the prestigious Sri Chandrasekhara Saraswati National Eminence Award in 2012. On April 12, 2016, Pujya Guruji received one of India's highest national awards by the President of India, the Padma Bhushan Award. In response, Guruji remarked, "This award honors Pujya Gurudev, the entire Chinmaya mission, and actually the very spiritual knowledge. In all humility, I dedicate this to my beloved mother, my respected father, Pujya Gurudev, and the most worshipful God. With their grace and blessings alone, such honor is possible. The great gain in my life is Chinmaya mission and the love I receive from you all." On 9 June 2002, Guruji inaugurated the Chinmaya mission, Trinidad and Tobago ashram. With his loving blessings, the mission continues to flourish and serve the Twin Island Republic. Last year, 2016, Guruji announced his intention to renounce the position of head of Chinmaya mission worldwide. This mandate he fulfilled on 19 January this year when he entrusted the mantle of leadership into the capable hands of Mukhya Swami Swarupananda Ji. Guruji continues to serve Sanatana Dharma in India until today via retreats, Jnana Yajnas, camps, etc. Thank you. Hari Om.
Thank you, Damien, for that wonderful presentation on Swami Tejomayananda Ji. Gita study begins with the recitation of Gita Dhyana Sloka. By Gita Dhyanam, one offers respect to the divine powers that brought us this knowledge. The Dhyana Slokas extol the virtues of the text Srimad Bhagavad Gita. I now invite the students of the Chinmaya Vidyalaya High School to chant the Gita Dhyanam, which will be followed by chapter 10 of the Bhagavad Gita, verses 16 to 30. This chapter is narrated by Lord Krishna to help Arjuna meditate on God by reflecting upon his magnificent and resplendent glories. Thus, this chapter is entitled The Infinite Glories of the Ultimate Truth. I now present to you, students of the high school.
Om Partaya Pratibhoritam Bhagavata Narayalena Swayam Vyasena Gratitam Purana Munina Madhe Mahabharatam Advaitamrita Varshinim Bhagavatim Ashtarashadhyayanim Amba Tvam Anusandadami Bhagavad Gita Bhavadveshinim Namostute Vyasa Vishal Buddhe Pullara Vindayata Patra Netra Yena Tvaya Bharata Taila Purnaha Prajwalito Jnanamaya Pradipaha Prapanna Parijataya Totra Vetraikapane Jnanamudraya Krishnaya Gītāmrita Duhe Namaha Sarvopanishado Gaho Dogdha Gopalanandanaha Partho Vatsa Sudhir Bhokta Dugdham Gītāmritam Mahata Vasure Vasutam Devam Kansa Chanuramardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum Bhishma Drona Tata Jayadrata Jala Gandhara Nilotpala Shalya Grahavati Kripena Vahani Karnena Velakula Ashvatama Vikarna Ghora Makara Duryodhana Vartini Sotirna Kalupanda Vairananari Kaivartaka Keshavaha Parasharya Vachasaroja Mamalam Gītāta Gandotkatam Nana Jnanaka Kesaram Harikata Sambhorana Bhuritam Loke Sajjana Shatparaya Haraha Pepiyamanam Mura Bhuyar Bharata Pankajam Kalimala Pradvamsina Shreyase Mukham Karoti Vachalam Pangum Langayate Girim Yat Kripatamaham Vande Paramananda Madhavam Yam Brahma Varunendra Rudra Martaha Sunvanti Divyaistavaihi Verai Sangha Parakramopanishadaihi Gayanti Yam Samagaha Jnanavastita Targatena Manasa Pashyanti Yam Yogino Yasyantam Navirusura Suraganaha Devaya Tasmai Namaha Devaya Tasmai Namaha Hari Om Atadashamodhyayah Vaktumarhasya Sheshena Divyahyatma Vibhutayah Yabhir Vibhutibhir Lokan Imam Svam Vyapya Tishtasi Katam Vidyamaham Yogim Tvam Sara Parichintayam Keshu Keshu Cha Bhaveshu Chintyasi Bhagavanmaya Vistarenatmano Yogam Vibhutim Cha Janardana Bhuya Kataya Triptirhi Shrinvato Nasti Memritam Shri Bhagavan Uvacha Hantate Katayashyami Divyayatma Vibhutayah Radhanyata Kurukshetra Nasyanto Vistarasya Me Aham Atma Gurakesha Sarvabhutashayastitaha Aham Adishya Madhyam Cha Bhutanam Anta Eva Cha Adityanam Aham Vishnu Jyotisham Raviram Shuman Marichir Marutam Asmi नक्षत्राणामहं शशि वीराणां सामवीरोऽस्मि देवानामस्मि वासवः इन्द्रियाणां मनश्चास्मि भूतानामस्मि चेतना रुद्राणां शङ्करश्चास्मि वेदिषो यक्षरक्षसां वसूनां पावकश्चास्मि मेरुशिखरिणामहं पुरोडसां च मुख्यं मां विधि पार्थ बृहस्पतिं सेनानीनामहं स्कन्दः सरसामस्मि सागरः महर्षीणां भृगुरहं गिरामस्म्येकमक्षरं यज्ञानां जपयज्ञोऽस्मि स्थावराणां हिमालयः अश्वत्थः सर्ववृक्षाणां देवर्षीणां च नारदः गन्धर्वाणां चित्ररथः सिद्धानां कपिलो मुनिः उच्चैश्रवसमश्वानां विद्धि माममृतोद्भवम् ऐरावतं गजेन्द्राणां नराणां च नराधिपम् आयुधानामहं वज्रं धेनूनामस्मि कामधुक् प्रजनश्चास्मि कन्दर्पः सर्पाणामस्मि वासुकिः अनन्तश्चास्मि नागानां वरुणो यादसामहं पितॄणामर्यमा चास्मि यमः सत्यं तमहं प्रह्लादश्चास्मि दैत्यानां कालाकलयतामहं मृगाणां च मृगेन्द्रोऽहं वैनतेयश्च पक्षिणां हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः हरि ओम.
Thank you, students, for chanting so melodiously. I know we are all excited to hear Swami's discourse, so I now hand you over to Swamiji, who would conduct tonight's discourse.
केशवा माधवा केशवा माधवा केशवा माधवा केशवा माधवा
जय देवा मधुसूदना वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम् मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपात्तमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवम् हरि ओम्। If you're joining us tonight for the first time, we are seeing chapter 10 of Srimad Bhagavad Gita, and last night when we left it, Bhagavan Shri Krishna himself, we saw, started talking to Arjuna, and without any question, the Lord started talking. Otherwise, many chapters, Arjuna asks some question and then Bhagavan starts talking. But in chapter 10, the Lord, out of his own compassion, we say, his own infinite compassion, he speaks to Arjuna. And I told you that is justified because the Lord himself is like a parent to all of us. And parents' duty is to go on speaking to children over and over. And the same thing, same thing you'll tell over and over. And some parents take it overboard also. After the children get married and go to their own family, they still tell them. But you're supposed to tell only till a certain age. After that, you just leave them. After that, you ask them, what do you think? But anyway, that's for the parenting discourse, which we'll see later. Bhagavan Shri Krishna himself is speaking out of his fatherly love for Arjuna and for all of us, because Bhagavan Shankaracharya has written in his commentary that Krishna spoke not only to Arjuna. He says, Lokasangraham eva artham, for the benefit of the whole world also. Lokasangraham eva api, for the benefit of all human beings. Bhagavan Vasudeva aha, he spoke for all of us. Bhagavan will come into this world just to teach one individual or what? It is inefficient. Inefficient, system. He has to come to teach all of humanity, like that. So now, Arjuna has a question for that Lord. After he spoke a few things. What he spoke? He spoke about his glory in the world, but sankshipt roop mein, in a very succinct, abridged form. Briefly he spoke about his glory. He is the creator of all things. Means creator means manifest of all things in the world, is support of all things in this universe. And anybody who understands him thus, the Lord manifests in that person's heart and destroys all his ignorance. Like that we saw. Ajnanam nashayami aham. I destroy their ignorance. So now, Arjuna felt that the Lord's exposition of his glories was too short, too brief. He only told a few things. So now, in several verses, Arjuna goes at length to describe the Lord himself and then tells the Lord further, you please, only you know you. Only you know you. Nobody else can know you. So you please tell me about you. Your glories, your mahima. Vibhuti, it is called. And these all words mean same thing. Huh? Now, this will be number 12, isn't it? Arjuna Uvacha, from there. Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama श्रीकृष्ण शरणं
श्रीकृष्ण शरणं मम श्रीकृष्ण शरणं मम
श्रीकृष्ण शरणं मम श्रीकृष्ण शरणं मम
श्रीकृष्ण शरणं मम श्रीकृष्ण शरणं मम
परं ब्रह्म परं धाम पवित्रं परमं भवान्
श्रीकृष्ण शरणं मम श्रीकृष्ण शरणं मम
पुरुषं शाश्वतं दिव्यम् आदिदेवमजं विभुम्
श्रीकृष्ण शरणं मम श्रीकृष्ण शरणं मम
आहुस्त्वां ऋषयः सर्वे देवर्षिः नारदस्तथा
श्रीकृष्ण शरणं मम श्रीकृष्ण शरणं मम
असितो देवलो व्यासः स्वयं चैव प्रविशि मे
श्रीकृष्ण शरणं मम श्रीकृष्ण शरणं मम
सर्वमेतदृतं मन्ये यन्मां वदसि केशव
श्रीकृष्ण शरणं मम श्रीकृष्ण शरणं मम
नहि ते भगवन् व्यक्तिं विदुर्देवान् दानवाः
श्रीकृष्ण शरणं मम श्रीकृष्ण शरणं मम
स्वयमेवात्मनात्मानं एतत्त्वं पुरुषोत्तम
श्रीकृष्ण शरणं मम श्रीकृष्ण शरणं मम
भूतभावनभूतेश देवदेव जगत्पते
श्रीकृष्ण शरणं मम श्रीकृष्ण शरणं मम
भक्तुर्मर्हस्य शेषेण दिव्याह्यात्मविभूतयः
श्रीकृष्ण शरणं मम श्रीकृष्ण शरणं मम
याभिर्विभूतिर्लोकान् इमां स्वं व्याप्य तिष्ठसि
श्रीकृष्ण शरणं मम श्रीकृष्ण
Vrindavan Bihari Lal ki jai. Arjuna Uvacha, number 12. This is Param Brahma, Param Dhama, Pavitram, Paramam Bhavan. 12 and 13 actually go together. Purusham Shashvatam, Divyam Adi Devamajam Vibhum. These are all glorifications of Lord Krishna by Arjuna. But there is no verb in the there is no sentence there. The sentence ends in the next verse, which says, Ahuhu, you yourself say, so the verb is there. Bravishi me, 2 times. So what the Lord is telling, what Arjuna is telling about Prabhu, is that Bhagavan, you are Param Brahma. Param Brahma means the absolute reality behind the universe. Now, let me tell you something. This type of language you will not be used to in yajnas, In a yajna, you will be used to the normal thing. Here, this is an invitation to delve deeper into your own shastras, which shastras are the most profound and most subtle shastras on the earth. All the other things, what spirituality has become, really for human beings, spirituality has turned into a kind of bargaining with God. Okay, I do such and such for you, and you will do such and such for me. And usually some material thing, my health, my children, my house, my future, my job, my security, this protect me from this one, that one, all those kind of things. Spirituality has become that. But that is certainly not spirituality. That is a deep and terrible form of delusion, which results in so many complexes in the human mind, and fear and desires and all sorts of things which override common sense. But I'll tell you what I mean by that thing. Now see here. Let us say I'm praying, Bhagavan, please protect me, please save me, protect my children, protect my family, protect my father, my mother, protect me also, make me be free from diseases, let this not happen, let that. That is what people do, right? That is not spirituality. That is a begging session from Bhagavan. Look here. This world is governed, and that's why it overrides common sense and it overrides the simple teachings of the Shastras. How? Bhagavan says very clearly, and throughout the Shastras, everywhere, from Vedas all the way down to our Ramayana, which is most recent. Right? Tulsi Ramayana, or Ramcharitmanas is only 500 years old. And Vedas thousands of years old. From that time till now, same one message is being given. What is that message? So you sow, so shall you reap. Now, Areva, you think now, if you have done something bad in the past, who can stop the karma from coming? Bhagavan also doesn't get into that. Huh? What are you talking about? Bhagavan doesn't get, when his karma is coming, he also stands there to say. Use some common sense now. Dasharath Ji Maharaj mistakenly shot a boy. Mistakenly. So whichever karma I did mistakenly also, the result is going to come. When he's dying, he tells Kausalya. See, the parents of the boy had told, just from the loss of your son, you will also die. Who will save us from the karma? Bhagavan prayed on Narada, and Narada gave him a sharp. You will be born and you'll have to use monkeys, your wife will be stolen away from you, you'll have to use monkeys to get them back, to get her back. Bhagavan's own karma came back to him. So if we did some karma in the past, who will stop it? So it does not make any sense to go and pray, Bhagavan, don't let this happen to me, don't let that happen to me, but if I did the karma, that thing will come. Second thing, if I didn't do the karma, how it will come? The other side is just as forceful. If I didn't do any such karma in the past, see, some accident I have seen right here by the Freeport flyover. 5 people were there in the car, including a little baby. Everybody died in that accident. The baby flew out from the car and was sitting very calmly, nicely outside of the road. Nothing happened. Not a scratch. Not a scratch. And there was no baby seat standing. Karma. If that baby is not to die, nobody can. Instead of wasting time trying to reverse karma, which nobody can do, which Bhagavan himself doesn't do, what I have done in the past, that will come to me. Good or bad? Now you think from a second standpoint, look here. Second standpoint, see. 40 years or 50 years, I eat and drink all junk food out of ignorance, maybe. I don't know this is junk. Somebody just gave and I was eating. I didn't know also. 40 years, 50 years, I'm eating junk food only. Right? And all of the toxins and poisons and all of these chemicals and all these things stored up in the body and it results in some disease. So now, when you pray to Bhagavan, you want him immediately now to reverse 40 or 50 years of what you have done, right? 40 or 50 years of what you have done. And if Bhagavan does for one person, the other one will come and ask, well, Prabhu, you are all compassionate, na? And if you reverse that person's all karma, then you should remove mine. You can't be biased. You are unbiased, it says. Samabuddhir. Samabuddhir. He says. So you can't be biased. You remove that person's karma, you have to remove mine. Then you have to remove everybody's karma now. Then what happened to the karma principle in the world? Third thing, you just look. If all these prayers used to work, everybody would have everything and everybody would be free from every affliction. If this prayers is to work. And the same man who praying every day, the same Swami, and the same Pandit, and the same one who praying every day, he himself end up in the hospital with all the same. He'll get away from anything? That shows none of the prayer had nothing to do with that. That is why the Hindu prayers have been very nice prayers, you know. What are those prayers? Those are prayers of glorification, prayers of gratitude, prayers of praise to the Lord. If you look at the Hindu prayer, Tvameva Mata Cha Pita Tvameva Bandhuscha Sakha Tvameva, you are my mother, my father, my friend, my companion, my learning, my wealth. Anything asking for in that prayer? Are we asking for anything? No. Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadi. From that total full came this total full universe. And nothing changed when this full came out from the full. Complete. If we ask, you're always asking for some, this is universal praise of the Hindus. We're always asking for the benefit of all people, not for me. Sarve bhavantu sukhinaha. Sarve santu niramayaha. Sarve. May all be happy. May all be without disease. Sarve bhadrani pashyantu ma kaschit dukha bhag bhavet. May all be free from sorrow and may all see auspiciousness everywhere. All. Hindu, Muslim, Christian, Buddhist, whoever. No, prayer is not. I'll tell you what happened. When the British came into India, they brought Christianity into India. Right? British. It was there in small pockets, but they brought it in a big way. Now it's about state religion, isn't it? And now based on how Christians pray, we started aligning all our mantras and all our prayers and all what we started aligning to that. And they are the ones who go on all the time asking this thing. But our prayers were not like that. Deeply philosophical, highly philosophical, and require strong intellectual application. You have to think, not just you fall for anything out of weakness. You just concentrate on doing your karma properly, do your best and leave the rest. Bas. All of this pray and all. See, just now the children chant Medha Sukta, glorification of Mother Saraswati. Glorification. Glorification, that is prayers. And let me tell you one more last thing about that prayer, Trinidadians should not be praying for anything. Because Trinidadians have everything up to their throat. A crime too. Wealth and everything. Up to there. Trinidad is the third richest country in the Western Hemisphere. The States, Canada, and Trinidad is third per capita income. Third richest country in the West. Oh, what are you praying for? Let the poor children in Somalia pray for something, if somebody has to pray. Huh? You concentrate on spirituality. What? Knowing the absolute reality, knowing the God that underlies this entire universe, the one pure absolute self that sustains the substratum, the adhisthana, adhar of this universe. Now it is time for you to take off on your spiritual flight. Enough of that. Enough of that archaic, outdated religious practice. Of course, my saying will not end it. It will go on. But for those who are listening to this, it is time for you to get onto the path of spirituality. It's a different thing altogether. Therefore, Arjuna, whatever statement Arjuna makes here, it's a spiritual statement. Param Brahma, you are the absolute reality that sustains this whole universe, the adhisthana or the support of this whole universe. Param Dhama, the supreme abode, the abode in which everything lives. You say abode is what? Where people live, isn't it? You are the abode of this universe. A universe exists in you. Like waves exist in the ocean. Planets come and planets go, and Milky Ways come and Milky Ways go, and there's collapse and there's expansion all the time in the universe. It's all happening in the ocean of Bhagavan. They're like waves happening in the ocean outside. Param Dhama Pavitram Paramam Bhavan. Bhavan means you. You are the supremely pure, uncontaminated by anything. Purusham Shashvatam, the eternal Purusha, eternal person behind this universe. Divyam, divine. Adi Devam, Ajam, Vibhum. All pervasive means Vibhum. And Adi Devam, the first Lord, first and foremost principle in the whole universe. Ajam, unborn. We are all born, at some time. Just now, they were telling. Guruji, 30th June 1950. All of us, we are born. When was Bhagavan born? Bhagavan was never born. Then how you could celebrate Ram Navami and Krishna Janmashtami and this Hanuman Jayanti and all this birth, na? That is an incarnation. The Lord decided to transgress the borders between the mundane and the divine. So from the divine he came into the mundane. So if he's coming from there to here, so when you go from here to Toronto, you are born in Toronto or what? Have you ever seen? Anybody living in Miami or Toronto, I'm celebrating my birthday. Which birthday? Today is the day I came to Toronto. Nobody celebrates like that. And we celebrate birthday and all. A human being. Bhagavan not born. He just comes from the divine realm into the what we call the mundane realm. And from a divine existence into a mundane existence. But unaffected. Like you and I. We are affected. Any environment we go, we are affected by that environment. Bhagavan is unaffected by any environment in which he is. When he comes from one realm to the next, unaffected. That is called incarnation, avatar. We have reincarnation. Reincarnation means you're helpless. Incarnation means it is in his hands. Reincarnation, helpless. Any one of you asked to be born in Trinidad? You fill out a form online? Helplessly was thrown here. Isn't it? Helplessly. And from here, helplessly again somewhere else. China. The one way you don't like it, there you go. Where you think? Anyway, so avatar, the Lord takes avatar, and now we are supposed to know that Lord. Tad Vidhi, Bhagavan says in the 4th chapter. Tad Vidhi, that is your duty to know that. Forget about all these other things. The other things are taken care of by one simple thing. See, all what I am praying for is taken care of by one simple thing. What? Just do the right thing. Do your actions properly. Everything is taken care of. But people don't do that and no pray. I'm all the time amazed at human beings. He planted a zaboka tree and waiting for mango. Arey bhai, if you plant a zaboka tree, you will get mango. If you plant a zaboka tree, you will get zaboka. For those foreigners, zaboka means avocado. Avocado. In Trinidad, we have nice jokes about zaboka. I don't have a car. I don't have even a zaboka. But I have a avocado. You have to be Trini to understand that thing. If you're not born in this country, you can't understand this thing. And I'm not going to explain for any foreigner. Anyway, all our prayers, that is why we say work is worship. All our prayers is taken care of by one simple thing. Do your work properly, what you are supposed to do. Do your action, do the right thing. And you don't have to pray for anything. You could use your time for spirituality, understanding the subtle idea of God. God being the absolute. When we say absolute, we mean He transcends the body, mind and intellect. He transcends every pramana, every karana, every what we call as indriyani. All the indriyas means all the body, mind and intellect and everything. Senses and all such things. So now, Arjuna refers to Bhagavan in this type of terminology, not the ordinary thing which we talk about. And now, he continues. He says, Ahu. He tells Bhagavan. Ahuhu. Rishayaha. I don't know if you can see there, but you might not be able to recognize those words. Rishayaha. See the first line there? Rishaya is plural, means rishis in plural. Rishi in plural is Rishayaha. So the rishis, ahuhu, they say. The rishis say. Ahuhu is the first word. You might see in some other letters there, ahus and all. The rishis say. Not only the rishis say, Devarshi Naradaha tatha also. Devarshi Naradaha also tatha ahuhu. He also says, Rishis and Narada, what they say, Tvam sarve Devarshi Narada tatha asitaha devalaha vyasaha swayam cha. Oh, not only, see, now more people say. All of them say. Devalaha, asitaha, devalaha, these are all rishis. Vyasaha, Vyasa name only you may know. Vyasa, Ved Vyasa. But these others are just rishis like Ved Vyasa. Swayam cha eva bravishit. And you also say. You also say. What? Sarvam etad dhritam manye yan mam vatasi keshava nahite bhagavan vyaktim vidur devana danavaha. That nobody can know you. You say, they say, everybody say, Narad also say, nobody can know. You yourself say that nobody can know you. In this previous chapter there, avyaktam, I am avyakta, and therefore people don't know me. Avyakta means unmanifest. And whatever you say, itad ritam, I think it is true, manye. I think what you say is true. Nobody can know you. So, I tell you what, Arjuna, this is one of the places where Arjuna is very wise in his asking of anything. Very wise. Arjuna is, in Trinidad language, it says, sizing up Bhagavan. Sizing up Bhagavan. I mean to say, he is leading his mind in a certain direction. All of them say they can't know you. All his rishis. And you also say, and whatever you say, I also think that is true. So instead of anybody saying anything about you, why don't you say about your? Because anything anybody say, it will be wrong. So you say about your, so Arjuna is taking Bhagavan in this direction. Sarvam etadrisam manye yanmam vatasi keshava, O Keshava. Whatever you said to me, I think it is true. Nahi te Bhagavan vyaktim viduhu devana danava. No deva, danava, nobody can know you. Viduhu. What your personality is and who really you are. Nobody knows. Swayameva atmanatmanam vethatvam purushottama. Oh Purushottama, only you know you. Swayam eva atmanatmanam. Only you know you by your own self. Therefore, and also, bhuta bhavana bhutesha deva deva jagatpate. Oh, now these are all appellations of Bhagavan. Arjuna is using. Arjuna, because it tells Bhagavan, you are bhuta bhavana, you are the originator of all beings in this world. Bhuta isha. Bhuta isha means you are the lord of all creatures. Deva deva, the lord of lords. Jagatpate, the master of the whole universe. These are all names Arjuna is calling Bhagavan. Vaktum arhasya sheshena divya hyatma vibhutayaha. Please be pleased to tell about divya hi atma vibhuta, to tell about your glories. Be pleased and tell us about your glories, your greatness, and all your great manifestations in this world. Ya vihi vibhuti bir lokan imam stvam vyapyatishtasi. That glory of yours by which you stand pervading all things in this universe. The Lord stands pervading all things here, there, and everywhere. I want to know about that greatness of yours. And Vibhuti word is the name of this chapter. It's called Vibhuti Yoga, 10th chapter. So this Vibhuti word means, I should pause and tell you a little bit about this Vibhuti word. See, just now, when they were reading about the life of Puja Swami Tejomayananda ji, no? Just now, Damien was reading that. So, whatever he read, it was the glories of Swami Tejomayananda. That is called his Vibhuti. His Vibhuti. So all the great things about Swami Tejomayananda, his Vibhuti. So now imagine Bhagwan's Vibhuti. Bapre. There is no end. It's Ananta. Anadi Ananta. No end to the Lord's glory and His greatness. You see? So Arjuna tells, Prabhu, only you know that. And be pleased. And Vaktumarhasa Sheshina Divya Hyatma Vibhutaya. See, Vibhutaya over there, right? That is also plural. Just now I told you, na? Vibhuti, like Rishi. But this is just feminine, but it becomes Vibhutaya in plural. And by that Vibhuti, you stand pervading this whole universe by your glory and your greatness and your majesty and power and all that. That is Lord's Vibhuti. You stand pervading this whole universe, sustaining all things, making all things transpire. Everything is going on by your greatness only. Katham vidyamam yogin. Hey yogin, oh great yogi. He calls Bhagavan yogi. How am I to know you? Sada parichintayan. To constantly think of you. I want some means by which I will constantly think about you. Look here. In this world, we get enamored with different things at different phases in our life and we only think about that thing. Isn't it? At one stage in our life, we only think about toys. Correct or not? Balastavat krida saktaha. Toy. And play and toy. They go together. In childhood. Food also we don't want. We have to tell them, come inside and eat. And bicycle and all kind of thing. Another stage in our tarunas tavat taruni saktaha. They fall in love, and then they get a picture of their beloved. And that goes on for a long time. He stopped by the traffic light, drive into. He stopped by the traffic light and take out and he watch. The light changed green and he felt like had to blow horn in the back because he's still watching him. Then after a little while and all, he gets enamored by, forget about all them thing now, you're thinking about his car now. He forget wife and children, everybody. My car get a scratch. His wife fall along and break she hand. He thinking about his wife fall along. He thinking his car get a scratch. You see, different time in people's life, there are different things which they. So now Arjuna, you see, what he's telling you, see, at different phases in our life, we are attached to different things and our mind is only on that thing. I want you to tell me something by which my mind will only be on you. This is what he's asking for, yeah? Tvam sada parichintayan, all the time. Keshu bhaveshu chintyosi bhagavanmaya. By which different ways, in which different objects and things shall I think about you? Like that. Vistarena atmanaha yogam vibhutim cha janardana. No, just now you told, but you told only briefly. Now I know what Vistarena. Vistarena means elaborately you tell. Bhuya kathaya triptirhi shinvato nasti membratam. It means to say that no matter how many times you tell, my ears cannot be satisfied with you telling. So tell me again about your greatness, your glory, your vibhuti, I want to hear. Now, Shri Bhagavan Uvacha, the Lord now said, this is number 19. I am going at a tremendous pace, because I had to finish this chapter tomorrow. And don't worry, if you want by tomorrow, I can finish this and the next one too. Now, Shri Bhagavan Uvacha now. Shri Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama. Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama.
Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama. Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama.
Ante kathayishyami Yahyatma vibhutayata.
Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama. Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama.
Pradhanyata Guru Shresha Nastyanto Vistarasya me.
Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama. Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama.
Ahamatma Gurakesha Sarvabhutashayasthitaha.
Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama. Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama.
Ahamadesha madhyam cha bhutanamanta eva cha.
Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama. Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama.
Adityanamaham Vishnuhu Jyotishyam Raviram Shuma.
Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama. Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama.
Marichirmarutamasmi Nakshatranamaham Shashi.
Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama. Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama.
Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama. Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama.
Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama. Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama.
The people in the front row here, you hearing anything? You all hearing anything? See, they can't hear. Huh? Which speakers you all hearing from? That speaker up there, okay? You hearing from that? You all hearing me? Bhagavan replies to Arjuna, Hanta! Hanta means no! You hear? What did I just now say? No. Okay. Hantate katayishyami divya hyatma vibhutaya. No. Kathayishyami. I am going to tell. Kathayishyami means I am going to tell. To te. Te means you. What? Divya hi atma vibhutaya. My divine glories. I am going to tell my divine glories to you. A nice word is given there now. See, important thing. This is going to set the tone for the rest of the verses which he is going to speak. It's a pradhanyata. Oh, Kurushreshta. Kurushreshta means Arjuna. Great, best among the Kurus. Kurushreshta. Best among the Kurus. That's Arjuna, right? But pradhanyata means I am going to now outline certain categories. Like Devas will be one category, mountains will be another category, cows will be another category. I'm going to outline all the various categories, and the best among those, that category, that is what I pradhan. No, what about the worst? Bhagavan not in that or what? This is because Arjuna asked for certain, he wants something to remember Bhagwan, to constantly keep his mind on the Lord. So, he asks for something to meditate on, to keep his mind on, to concentrate on, like that all the time. So Bhagwan is going to tell about all the best things that you can see around. When you see something great in the world, and that thing moves you. Oh, we are moved by many great things, you know. When you see anything great and you are moved, please remember that which moved you is not really that thing, but it is because Bhagwan's glory is shining through that thing, and so it moved you. Have you seen? So many wonderful things in the world. When it moves you, please remember, it is the Lord's Mahima, His glory, His Vibhuti, which is really moving you in that thing. Had it not been for the Lord, that thing will have any greatness. So, pradhanyata, O Kurushreshta, nastyanto vistarasya me, and there is no end to my glory. To my glory, there is no na asti antaha. Vistarasya me, the expanse of my glory, there is no end. Right. So now the Lord starts. Ahamatma Gurakesha. Oh Gurakesha, oh Arjuna, another name for Arjuna. So many names of Arjuna in this Gita, and so many names of Bhagavan also. Oh Gurakesha, Ahamatma. I am the Atma, the self of all things and all beings. Atma means what? Atma is the same as Paramatma. The two are one and same. And from what standpoint I'll tell you. Like a cube of ice is also H2O, and the whole ocean is also H2O. Correct or not? The whole ocean is also H2O, na? Water. A cube of ice is also H2O. And the better example actually is a little wave in the ocean is H2O, and the whole ocean is also H2O. So between the wave and the ocean, really there is no, fundamentally, at the fundamental level, between the wave and the ocean, there is no difference. So the Atma will be the wave. Paramatma will be the whole ocean. Bhagavan says, I am the Atma. No. Every wave is made up of H2O. So now that means all of us here, we are like waves. And not only us, whether chara, achara, moving, unmoving things, like this is unmoving. And I am moving. It cannot move by itself. It's called achara. And I am chara. Chara means I gone from here. All moving and non-moving things. Everything is part and parcel of that ocean of God. And so, the self of that thing is called as Atma. Aham Atma Gurakesha Sarvabhuta Shayastitaha. Sarvabhuta Shayastitaha. This is also some of the phrases in this 10th chapter, unseen anywhere else in Bhagavad Gita. See, of all beings, I am the Ashaya. I stay in the Ashaya. Ashaya, I'll tell you what is it. Look here. You have to think a little bit now. Right now you are not talking, right? Right now I am talking. Now you are quiet. But as soon as I am finished talking, and you go outside, not even outside, when I am finished talking and you are inside, then you will start talking, correct? At this moment, it is about 8:13. Do you know what you are going to be talking when I am finished in another 47 minutes? Do you know what you are going to be talking? Well, nobody knows. I mean, you could be talking anything. But one thing I'll tell you. Whatever you are going to be talking, it has to be inside you already or not. Because suddenly you can start talking French. You will be talking about in a language that is already inside. You will be talking things which you already know, and which is, you cannot be talking things which you don't know. You'll be talking things which you know. So now the language and the things which you know, where it has to be, inside you, and just in another 46 minutes it will come out. Right? Oh, this is the first point. Second point now, where inside you is it? You could find it. No matter how much you close your eyes and look inside, you can't. You can't find it. And not only all things which you know and all experiences and all things from childhood. And somebody told you this or told you that. Nice beta, nice fellow. So that made an impression. Or somebody called you, you kulachan. When you're small. Anything that also made, that is somewhere inside. And not only that, this ashaya, what I'm trying to tell you, this includes all impressions of all lifetimes also. All of that is in the same spot inside you. Same place, same realm. That realm is called ashaya. And that realm is unseen, is avyakta. It is there inside, and it will come out just now. When it comes out, then you know that it was there. Let me tell you something. When you have a mango seed, all mango seed look like same mango seed only. Right? When you put it in the ground, and then now you get Julie mango, let us say. Then you know, well, the germ inside there had to be Julie. It could not have been anything else. So now when I open my mouth there was certain language will come out, certain type of knowledge will come out, this will come out, but only that which is there, which I have put in this lifetime or previous lifetime, that only will come out. Nothing else. And it is in a realm in my own personality that is called as ashaya. So he says, Sarva Bhutashaya Sthitaha. I live in that realm also. Means in that realm where all our sometimes in Western language they say is subconscious. The subconscious realm. Where all my memories and impressions and likes and dislikes and all my inclinations and inhibitions and everything, whichever is there. You see, right now I am not inhibited, but when something comes up, I will be inhibited. So the inhibition is stored where? In ashaya. That is that word, and that's a very profound word actually. And now, which spiritual system in the world you will find that? Not there. Nobody talks about it. Bhagavan says, I dwell in that realm also. It means all these things are stored, etched onto the consciousness of Bhagavan only. But you have a personal account of your karmas and your impressions. Nice thing. Aham Ch10 madhyam cha. I am in the beginning, middle, and bhutanam anta, and the end. Beginning, middle, and end of all beings. Means all beings arise from me, stay in me, and they again dissolve in me. That is the idea. Now, after telling from the adhyatmic level about his own self here, now he tells things that you will encounter in the world. Things that we encounter in this world. Among all the things that we encounter in this world, Adityanam aham Vishnuhu Jyotisham Raviram Shuman. Among all the Adityas, 12 Adityas are there. And among all of them, the most famous one, see, Bhagavan Vishnu, we know. But this Vishnu name here is not Bhagavan, the same Bhagavan Vishnu. There are 12 Adityas and Pusha, different names of Adityas are there. The most eminent among them is Vishnu. His name is also Vishnu. I am that Aditya, the most eminent, the most well known. Jyotisham Raviram Shama, among all the luminaries, I am Ravi. I am the sun. No, you have to, what he means to tell Arjuna, you were just asking, na? He means to say, Arjuna, next time when you look at this sun, you think, you remember that the sun is shining only by the glory, or only by my glory, by my vibhuti. That is my vibhuti which is shining there. Had it not been for me, and do you know, if you just go and think this one thing, your mind will be blown. How that sunlight comes, is caught by the leaves and plants. If that one little thing was not present, the sunlight is caught by the leaves of plant. And we overlook all of this, eh? We live every day in such worldliness. We overlook all of these little things. If that one little process is eliminated, all of it dead like fly. Isn't it? That sunlight comes and is caught by the plant. Now, it means to say, I am dependent on that sunlight, but then there are so many other processes. Because that plant now manufactures food, and that's how we live. And not Bhavanti Bhutani in the 3rd chapter, he says. By food we live. And that one little process, if that is eliminated, the whole chain breaks, and we all gone. But the chain starts now with what? Ravi, the sun. You see? So among all the luminous things in the world, without this sun, and that sun is my glory shining there. So next time you see this, and that's why you see Hindus have always gotten up and worshipped the sun. You've always gotten up and worshipped that Surya Bhagwan in the morning. God! Consider the sun as God, because manifestation of God only. I am the Ravi. Marichir marutamasmi nakshatranam aham shashi. Among all the marutas, 49 marutas are there. I am Marichi, the greatest of all the marutas. Now these are all different classes of beings in different lokas and realms and all that. Among all the marutas, Marichihi marutamasmi nakshatranam. Among all the stars in the sky, I am Shashi. Shashi means moon. So human beings have always been enchanted by the moon also. So if you are enchanted by the moon, next time you remember, it's Bhagwan's glory only. We have all sorts of things. And the moon, long ago when there's an eclipse of the moon, I was telling the class today. When there was an eclipse of the moon or the sun or anything, they used to have all sorts of things in the village. People come out and do puja and thing, And how many poets have written so many things about moon? Countless things about moon only they have written. Suhani chandani raate hame sone nahi deti. Wow! Miss saying wow over there, see? She liked them song. So many countless songs and poetry and this and that and different languages differently. In Hindi language, you are said to be Chandamukhi, moon-faced. So if you like the moon so much and all the phases, and do you know, in 15th chapter, this will come again. In 15th chapter, he talks about the influence of the moon on the plants. That's why they plant in certain moon. And they cut trees in certain moons. So many things. The moon. So that's my glory, Bhagavan says. If you think that there's anything glorious in the moon, that is my glory. Had it not been for me. And now, what in the world is not Bhagavan's glory? Everything in the world is His glory. Had it not been for the Lord, then that is vibhuti, and to remember that constantly. So now these are pointers to us to remember that. That is all. Because how much the Lord will point out? Chapter 10 only has 42 verses. How much He will point? See? Adityanam aham Vishnu. Then Marichir marutamasmi nakshatranam aham Shashi. We chanted till there. Right? Now see. He continues to point out His glory in all things of this world, all categories of things. Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama,
Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama.
Vasudevo Yaksharaksasa
Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama
Vasuna Pavakashasmi Viru Shikharinamaham
Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama
Vasuna Pavakashasmi Viru Shikharinamaham
Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama
Purodhasam cha mukhyam mam Vidhi partha brihaspati
Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama
Senani namaham sandaha Sarasamasmi sagaraha
Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama
Maharshinam
aham
Maharshinam Priyuraham Hiramasmi Kamaksharam
Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama
Yajnanam japayajñosmi Sthavaranam Himalayah
Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama
Ashwatha sarvavrikshanam Devarshinam janaradaha
Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama
Gandharvanam chitraratha Siddhanam kapilo muni
Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama
Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama
Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama
Vedanam Samvedosmi. Among all the Vedas, I am the Samaveda. Samaveda is the greatest Veda. Samaveda is the most musical of all the Vedas. Samaveda is sung more melodiously than all the other Vedas. So among all the Vedas, I am Samaveda. There Rig Veda, Yajur Veda, Samaveda and Atharva Veda. So I am the Samaveda, which is held. You see, if anybody wants to study, wants to chant the Vedas, first they learn Samaveda because it's easy to chant and more melodious and all that kind of thing. Then we'll do the more difficult one, The Samaveda, easy for chanting, melodious, sweet, like that. Samavedosmi, Devanamasmi, Vasavaha. Among all the gods, I am Indra. Vasava is Indra. And that Indra, who everybody glorifies so much. Indriyana Manashasmi. Among all the senses, I am the sixth sense, that is called mind. Manaha cha asmi. Manashasmi. I am the mind, sixth sense. You think, when one sense organ is not working, right, eye is gone. That person functions. If eyes are not, but let's say ears are gone, that person still functions. Any one sense organ is gone, the person functions. If mind is gone, I know in English language there's a phrase, have you lost your mind? But that doesn't literally mean that he has lost his mind. It means just he gone a little pagal. The mind is the sixth sense. Now, do you know how this mind, how that thing works? That works only by the glory of Bhagavan. Can you ever figure out your own mind? People try to figure out other people's mind. You can't figure out their own. Can't figure out their own mind. The machinations of one's own mind. Ho ho. Anirvachaniya. Indescribable. He himself doesn't know about his own mind. How that? You know the speed in Hinduism? Speed is sound, fast. Light, faster. Garud, faster than light. And mind, faster than Garud. Think about the speed of your mind. Faster than the mind. Bhagavan only. Mind is right there next to Bhagavan. So, and that sixth sense, and that gets its ability. How people's mind work, amazing. How many things people, now today there's, modern day there's something called multitasking. Have you heard? That's not a new thing, that's a new term only. New thing, our mothers used to do 10 things one time. Correct or not? Mothers are very good at multitasking. Fathers, no tasking, he will lie down in hammock. Mothers are very good at multitasking like that. One old lady telling her husband, he's sitting on a rocking chair and he's smoking a pipe. And he's rocking like that. So the old lady now telling him, "Arey, what's the matter with you? You can't see, look, your bear on fire." He said, "What's the matter with you? You can't see I'm praying for rain?" She had to bring water and throw on. She had to bring water from the kitchen fast and throw on he. She cooking He the outside in the porch. So multitasking. She cook, look, tell, bring water, do everything. And he? But all this multitasking is only a function of the mind. Indriyana mashasmi, bhutana masmi, chetana. And the next word. Among beings, I'm intelligence. You know. I tell you only, Bhagavan says categories, right? This category, and I'll tell you I am that. This category, I'll tell you I am that. And different categories. I told you, you only need to think about one category. The next one is chetana. Bhutana must be chetana. Chetana means intelligence. You know the type of intelligence that is, that proliferates in this universe. It is mind-blowing. People just don't think. Maybe they don't want to get their mind blown, but people don't think. A little sapling of a Karaili tree will come out, Karaili vine will come out, and that fellow has the intelligence, and he knows which side the light is there, he will go. He'll go that side. How them ants don't know where you hide the cake? Intelligence abounds profusely profusely in the universe, in every single atom. Chetana. And we think we have intelligence. Every single thing around us has the same. When I was living in Banaras at one time. So I have a problem with ants. Ants coming in my room, ants coming in my room, ants coming in my room all the time. So I meet a Buddhist monk. I say, boy, no, not like that. I say, I was talking to him in Hindi. Not Trinidad, Hindi only. Then, look, these ants. They give me trouble. My room always have ants. He say, you don't know, them ants have intelligence, but human beings have more intelligence. You take a little bit of sugar in a little katori like this, and you put it in outside the room. All let them go. He think he have more intelligence than the ant. All the ant gone outside the room and bring back the sugar inside the room. We think we have more intelligence than them, huh? But like this, the world has intelligence. Every plant, every creature, every little amoeba. So Bhutanam, among all creatures and beings, inert, Jara and Chetan, inert and sentient, both. Intelligence is there in every single atom. This thing may be dead, but the atoms, they follow a strict pattern of what is called as a predictable pattern of intelligence. Intelligent movement, not just any chaotic, haphazard movement. Intelligent movement, following rules of the universe. And this intelligence are bounds in this universe. And everybody brimming, every child, every atom is brimming with intelligence. Just people don't evoke that thing. In Trinidad, jagawe that. The old people say, eh? All those who my age and all over, you'll know. People don't jagawe that thing. Jagawe means wake it up. But a bounding, brimming with intelligence, the entire universe. And that is the credit to Bhagavan only. His glory. Rudranam, Shankarashasmi. Among all the Rudras, I am Shankara, Bhagavan Shankara himself. He falls in the category of Rudras. Vittesho, Yaksha Rakshasam. Among Yaksha and Raksha, these are the different classes of beings now. Yakshas and Rakshas. Different classes of celestial beings. Among them, I am Vitta Isha. Vitta Isha means Kuber. Kuber. He's the lord of wealth. Kuber's wealth is unimaginable to us. Kuber's driveway paved with gold, You can't imagine. Driveway paved with gold. We'll be lucky if we get some oil sand. Can you imagine the knobs on his tap? Gold studded with diamonds in the middle. The wealth of Kuber is unimaginable. Bhagavan said, my glory only. My glory. Gurudam Shankarachasmi, Vittesho Yaksharakshasam, Vasunam Pavakashasmi. Among all the Vasus, I am Agni. Pavaka. Pavaka means fire. Agni falls in the category of Vasus. I am that Pavaka, fire, Chasmi, Meru Shikhari Namaham. Among all mountains, Shikhari Namaham. Shikhari is mountain. Shikhari, mountain peak. I am Mount Meru, where Kakabhushundi sits. Kakabhushundi sits there and is teaching Ramayana. Means the most famous mountain peak known in the Shastras, and Mount Meru. I am that. Mount Meru. Purodasam Chamukya Mam Vidhi Partha Brihaspatim. Among all the Purohits, means royal Purohits. King Dasharath ji had Vasishta Muni with him there. And the Janakji Maharaj had the Shatananda Muni, like that. And Vamadev was here also by Dasharath ji along with Vasishta Muni. And so many Munis. They are all royal Purohits. He said, all you royal Purohits means those who do all the karma, rituals and all. I am Brihaspati because he is the Purohit of Indra, Purohit of the gods, Purodasam. Senani Ramham Skandaha. Among all the great warriors of the world, of the universe, I am Skanda. Skanda means Shanmukha. You have heard that? Shanmukha means Kartikeya, Subramanyam. These are all names for Shanmukha. He was born only to remove an Asura in Rama. In that story we saw, when all the gods went to Lord Shiva and told him, please get married only by your son, this Tarakasur will be removed. And so Lord Shiva Parvati had a son. His name was Skanda. And his younger brother is Lord Ganesh. Whereas Skanda is known to be the greatest warrior, Shanmukha, six-headed. He could see any enemy coming from any side because six-head, you know. So it says among all of these, Senani Nam, warriors, army generals, or whatever you want to say. Sarasa must be Sagaraha. Among all bodies of water, I am the ocean. What is the glory of the ocean? Bapre. Even now, these species have so much of technology. They still haven't mapped every part of the ocean yet. And they haven't figured out so many countless things about this ocean. And the species will end because another 100 years they're saying now, scientists are saying 100 years. Ram Nam? Satya hai. They're giving 100 years. I don't doubt it also. So then what? We haven't mapped the ocean and everything yet. We'll never figure out. All things about the currents and going like this, you know, vapre. The glory of the ocean. So I am that ocean. Maharshi Nam Bhriguraham. Among all the Maharshis, Maharishi. Maharshi. Great Rishis. I am Bhrigu. Bhrigu Rishi, who is one of the Sapta Rishi also we saw yesterday. Giramas Mekam Aksharam. And among all speech, I am the one letter word that it calls as Om. Bhagavan says, I am that Om. In that Om is contained all things. One lecture on Om alone will take probably series of lecture, not one lecture. The representation Om is described in our Mandukya Upanishad from a philosophical standpoint. U, Ma representing the wake, dream and deep sleep states. And now when you get into that, this you're talking about wake, dream and deep sleep. When you study those in depth, So one letter is enough for any student's study for his whole life. One letter called Om. Bhagavan says, I am that Om. Even if you study a little bit, Ma, say, very scientifically sounds have been studied by the rishis, and Panini and all, they all listed down very nicely. I'll show you. Om is made up of 3 letters. Ma. When you say those 3 together, Ma, like that, it becomes Om. Right? Now, why it is made up of those 3 letters? Because the first starts from down here. U comes from the middle of the vocal passage there. And Ma comes from the lip. It's easy for you to test also. Ma comes from the lip. You say Ma without closing your lip. Try. say ma without closing your lip. Ma, you have to close your lip to say ma. And comes from down below. Close your lip and say Very scientifically, the U comes in the middle. Like that. And that's why all children start to say first only. Any sound you hear from a child first, that is only So now, all speech is contained in Om therefore, because Om covers the entire gamut of speech, from the bottom right out to the last point, which is the lips. All speech is contained in Om. All sounds, all possible sounds have to be within that range and within that spectrum. And Ma on the outside. Oh. If all speech is there, that means all Naam. All Naam. Everything has a name. All Nama is within Om. And wherever all Nama is there, all Roop is there also. All Nama, Roop. Now see, I told you, if we start this discourse on Om, this thing will just go. All names are there in that Om. If all names are there, all forms are there also. If all forms are there, all form and name, they are nothing but manifestation of consciousness. So now we're back to God. Consciousness. Chit. From Sat Chit, Ananda. And each step has its own explanation, and each step slowly has to be studied. So when Bhagavan says, I am that Om, Eka Akshara, that's Om. Oh. He means to say he is everything and all speech. And do you know, when you start talking about, see, Gira actually means speech. You wouldn't believe the pervasiveness of Bhagwan's speech. Whales from the North Pole talk to other whales in the South Pole under the ocean. That is communication and speech or not? See Bhagwan's glory. Whales can communicate with each other from one pole to the next. When a big boulder or stone or something fall on your big toe, does the toe say ouch or does your voice say ouch? But the thing didn't fall on your voice. It fell on your toe. From the toe, the message is carried up all the way to the brain. The brain processes the message and sends out a response to the voice to say, ouch. What is happening there is one nerve cell in the toe is talking to another nerve cell, and that nerve cell talks to another one, and talks to another one, and talks all the way up to the brain. It's sending the message. That's speech. Speech. Sending the message up to the brain. And then the brain is sending another message to the voice to say, ouch. That whole communication is going on. That's called Gira also. So where Bhagwan's glory not there? Incredible. All of them go so deeply. Alright. Giramasmi kamaksharam yajnanam japayajnosmi. We'll see from there tomorrow. Now what time is? Run out. Okay. Now let me tell you a few announcements and then we'll have Aarti. Take a look at the bookstall in the back there, and the bookstall has